What's your ethnicity?
My what?
Ethnicity.
Huh?
What?
Did you say, nigga?
Ethnicity, nigga?
What's your ethnicity?
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the
Wait, I'm
chance.
wrong. What's your what's it called? Oh, ethnicity.
What does that mean?
Wait, Chad, what's it called?
This nigga about retarded.
How you say that right there?
Ethnicity?
Ethnicity, yeah, ethnicity.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, you're just Caucasian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Suddenly appeared. He asked the question directly in front of thousands of viewers.
Hey, Chad, hold on.
It makes sense why he would do that.
It might be delayed. Hold on. Chad, it might be delayed. Chad, he left or no? He left? Chad,
No, the fact that he left was grimy. Yo, so I'm just making this clip to say thank you guys so much for all the support that you guys have been giving me on this channel, especially because I haven't been posting in like 3 weeks because I was in the hospital or whatever. I had a lot of procedures done, but I'm better now, and we coming back strong as fuck. Look at this mic setup, my nigga. Yeah, we coming back strong as hell. So just know I'm here to stay, and if that sounds fun to you, then make sure to like, comment, and or subscribe. But please subscribe. That'll help a lot. And comment what reaction video you want to see me do next. I'm starting to stream on Twitch a lot more now, almost every day. So the links of that will be in the description down below, along with the original video for what I'm reacting to. So have a great day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's get this bitch started. Let's go with you bum ass blockhead ass niggas. How y'all morning going so far though? How y'all morning? Oh wee. God damn, my back hurts. Alright. So to start this bitch off, I ain't gonna hold you. We're gonna be watching Rakai little graduation thing. And then from there we're gonna just start winging this shit, alright? So from here it says Cenat wants nothing to do with Rakai anymore. See, and I thought it was because that nigga dropped out or wanted to drop out. But I guess not. So let's really go up in this bitch.
I'm gonna fucking graduate. Kai went all the way to Taiwan.
Hey, this shit loud, chill out.
He cannot go to the Q's for me.
Rakai is trying to graduate. June 20th is the date circled on the calendar. For the past year, he has been attending online school while continuing his streaming career. And recently, he announced
Rakai is always so
that
fucking
if he
loud,
wanted to
bro.
walk across the stage and receive his diploma, he would need to be physically present in Syracuse from May 30th to June 20th.
I swear to God.
The bad news is, right? So, graduation is obviously coming up. I graduate June 20th, right?
Okay, June 20th.
Where the bad news comment is that, right?
Right.
For my mom told me for order me in a school called for order me to graduate.
For order me?
and walk the
Bro, what
stage,
the fuck is you even talking about?
I would have to re-enjoin
Re-enjoin.
in school
Not re-enroll,
until
but re-enjoin, y'all.
May 30th till June 20th.
Unfortunately, the announcement itself immediately reminded everyone why school has been such a struggle for him. He did not say, in order for me. He said, for order me.
My mom told me
For
for
order
order
me.
me in a school
For
called
order me.
for order me to graduate.
He did not say re-enroll. He said re-enjoin.
I would have to re-enjoin.
And somehow, that ended up being the least dramatic part of the entire graduation saga. Things escalated when the school informed Rakai that even if he completed every requirement necessary to graduate, he still might not be allowed to attend the ceremony in person. Not because of his grades, not because of attendance, because he was considered a potential disturbance.
Which I can see. I can see, that's fair.
So
That's fair.
I had 3 meetings. One is saying like, okay, I go to school, so I can't go to school right now. They're saying, okay, they said that the school been talking about me going back to school.
A, because he's famous, right? He's popular, at least. And then B, because that nigga, because of the content he makes. The content he makes is crazy, especially if Kai shows up there. Kai and Rakai show up there to the graduation. That shit would be crazy, dog. Like, that'll actually probably start a riot, no cap. Not a riot, but you know what I mean, like, something they could consider a riot. Kind of like how what happened in New York. You know what I'm saying? When the MP went out there.
And they think like it's just not gonna work. Like you in school, no one's gonna be the focus. Which I think that's just, you feel me? I feel like that's facts or not. That's check it out, Chad. They say if I go to school, oh I'm a cause shit like that. Y'all saying facts?
Rakai had already publicly announced that Kai Cenat and the rest of AMP would be attending his graduation. He turned it into a major event before it even happened, telling his audience and inviting practically everyone he knew in the streaming world. From the school's perspective, what was supposed to be a normal graduation ceremony risked turning into a social media spectacle. They concluded that his presence could create too much disruption for students and families who simply wanted to enjoy their graduation day without the attention shifting elsewhere. Then things got even worse. While streaming, Rakai discovered that he had a 0 in history, not for a single assignment, but for the entire year. His explanation was that the online school system never properly showed him the assignments, so he never completed them because he never knew they existed.
They say that I didn't do a whole, I didn't for the whole year online, I didn't do no history. They say I have a 0 in history. How the fuck I got 0 in history? And how the fuck do I got a 0 in history? Cause guess what? Online, it never showed me I had history. You feel me? And y'all laugh like that shit funny, bro. That shit not funny, gang.
Eventually, after 3 separate meetings with the superintendent, a compromise was reached. One test, a single social studies regents exam. If he passes it, he can attend graduation in person on June 20th.
The good news is that I had to take one test, okay? I gotta take one test. And if I pass that bitch, June 20th, I'm gonna fucking graduate.
At the time of the stream, the exam was only 10 days away. That might sound manageable until you realize that Rakai has already failed this exact exam multiple times before. He told his chat that this time there would be no shortcuts. He joked that he could not use ChatGPT because the test would be taken in person.
And so we gotta do, chat. So I gotta pass this one test. And now you failing? See, that's bad. Like, chat, why are you telling me use ChatGPT for the test? Nigga, I can't use ChatGPT, bro, because it's in person. It's in person, bro. So, like, chat, listen, basically, chat, okay, it's a region. It's a social study region. That's what I'm saying. I felt that shit multiple times, bro.
He asked everyone to keep their fingers crossed and repeatedly said,
I got you, Rakai. You gonna graduate. You gonna get through this shit.
For the first time in a long while, a large portion of the internet was actually rooting for him. Then came the Kai Cenat situation. Just one day earlier, Kai appeared in Rakai's stream. Not as a guest, not in person, just sitting in the chat as a viewer, watching. Rakai immediately saw the notification and did what almost anyone would do if the person they had been waiting to hear from suddenly appeared. He asked the question directly in front of thousands of viewers.
Hey, Chat, hold on.
It makes sense why he would do that.
It might be delayed. Hold on. Chat, it might be delayed. He left or no? He left? Chat,
No, the fact that he left was grimy. Especially because he promised this nigga he would go.
To my graduation, June 20th.
No response. Kai left the stream.
Hold on, chat, it might be delayed. Hold on. That's what I'm saying right there. So I'm saying I don't want to graduate anymore. The fuck?
Yeah, I mean, he was one of the big reasons why you wanted to. Well, why you had to.
The man who originally encouraged Rakai to
Other than
stay in
that,
school,
you
the
wouldn't
person
have
who
gave a fuck.
constantly used Ray as the example Rakai should follow. The person who reportedly promised to attend the graduation. He appeared, saw the message, and left without saying a word. Rakai completely crashed out afterward. He did not hide what was bothering him either. He immediately went to the comparison that had clearly been sitting in his mind the entire time.
What the fuck? Wait. Kai went all the way to Taiwan. You can't come to the Q's. Fuck that. Kai went all the way to Taiwan. You can't come to the Q's for me? Nah, Chad, that's not going through your head yet, Chad. That's going through your head too fast. Kai went all the way to Taiwan. It cannot go to the Q's for me. It's literally an hour away flight, bro. That's fucked up, bro. Nah, mentally, bro. Hold on, no, bro.
When Ray graduated, Kai Cenat
No, when I heard that shit,
all
bro,
the way to Taiwan.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I heard that shit kind of like hurt a little bit. Like, no cap. Cause it was like, My nigga, he really did go all the way to Taiwan for a stranger's fucking graduation. Yet you put me on, my nigga, and yet you promised me you would like staying in America. I'm pretty sure, right? That's still in America, right? But like, it's just an hour plane ride. Boom. See what I'm saying? And you promised me you would come, but you went all the way to Taiwan and then didn't come to my shit. Oh yeah, I'm taking that shit a little personal. I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking that shit a tiny bit personal, my nigga.
An international trip across the world to attend a graduation.
Look at my boy right there. Look at my boy. Here, my boy. Yeah. Of course, my boy. Ah, you good? You good?
It's nice to
Next to you. Yeah, of course, I could have missed it.
Now Rakai is sitting in Syracuse, asking for what is essentially a short domestic flight. Ray got Taiwan, Rakai is asking for Syracuse. And that comparison hurts because Kai was one of the main reasons Rakai even attempted to finish school in the first place. Kai did not casually mention education once and move on. He sat Rakai down and deliberately used Ray as an example.
That boy Ray used to have to get dressed, put on his uniform when he didn't want to go to school. Go to school, only stream on Friday and Saturdays. When he got motion. Ray had to put on his uniform or call me and say, Kai, I don't want to go to school.
See, and it's that shit I'm talking about. Like, why you acting like you care, but then when it's time to show up, like, I don't know. Kai seemed like a genuine person, he really do. But lately, he been doing some weird shit, like...
That's your boy, right?
Mafia 2 or Mafia 3 or one of them like shits. I swear I felt like he just did that because he couldn't think of anything else to do. Every stream that he does feel like too big of a stream now.
You can stream, but you can also get your shit done. But look though, you can't show me no grades. So look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Jimmy Fallon. Right? I'm gonna do Jimmy Fallon.
That's just my opinion though.
Multiple people close to the situation later claimed that Kai specifically promised he would attend the graduation.
You're not supposed to take in what people tell you and let it affect you on a day-to-day basis. You supposed to take it in and just use it as fuel. It'll only make you stronger. If somebody tell you can't do something, you prove to them that you can.
You're right.
I hope when you go back home, take everything I'm saying and you really like.
No, Dad's saying for
sure. I hope you do your homework when you go back home.
No, I am.
I hope so. I really hope so, bro.
Nope. I am.
Cause I know you're not.
Yes, I am.
I remember I said I'll come to your graduation. You graduate.
Deadass?
Yeah, so pass. Make you a promise here. I promise you right now. Look, I will come to your graduation if you pass. If you're able to graduate, which is when, next year?
Yeah.
I'll come to your graduation. Bet. I'll come all the way to Syracuse just for you, to see you graduate.
Now I'm gonna make sure I graduate, nigga.
Hand me up. We need a handshake.
That promise mattered. It became one of the biggest sources of motivation, keeping Rakai moving forward whenever he wanted to quit. Of course, some people have pushed back on the criticism toward Kai. Their argument is simple. If one of the biggest streamers in the world shows up at a Syracuse graduation ceremony, the event instantly stops being about the students. The attention shifts to Kai. Security concerns increase. Crowds form. Students who have spent years working toward that moment suddenly become background characters at their own graduation. And honestly, that is not an unreasonable concern. But to really understand how Rakai ended up 10 days away from graduation in the first place, you have to go back much further. Rakai originally dropped out of high school to pursue streaming full-time. As his popularity grew, so did the criticism. People constantly mocked him for being uneducated. Clips went viral of him mispronouncing basic words, struggling with spelling, and having difficulty communicating things that most people would have learned in school years earlier.
But listen, you like how I look?
Yo, run that by me again, bro. Yo, is he the first human
being that speaks 0 languages, bro?
Like, bro, I gave you a chance. I slowed it down and made sure that I heard you properly, and it turns out
you need to be on that Kai ABC mouse plan, because whatever you got going on, bro, you can't communicate to save your life.
Oh, Lord.
Awesome. Which you could get a little bit of something.
Wow, man.
Check any?
Bro, so what do you do? Like this? I'm like, you know, on the phone. What? What about this? On the phone. What? What about this? Bro,
That's what the fuck you doing?
Never forget the bev. Never. Don't ever talk back saying you forgot your drink.
What's your ethnicity?
Wait, what?
Ethnicity.
What?
Did you say,
nigga? Ethnicity, nigga?
What's your ethnicity?
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the
Wait, I'm
chance.
wrong. What's your what's it called? Oh, ethnicity.
What does that mean?
Wait, Chad, what's it called?
This nigga about retarded.
How you say that right there?
Ethnicity?
Ethnicity, yeah, ethnicity.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, you're just Caucasian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cause you could have been like anything else. I don't know. It's like that. Fudge. Medicine.
I'm surprised he knows what Caucasian means.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm just gonna take. You can't even talk.
Read this. Come on. Read this right here.
Don't do it, Rakai. Don't do
My
it.
life was beginning to get very.
A life, my nigga. Own.
I'm at a leave.
Oh no, own. A life.
Yeah, sorry, fast. Hold on, go back. Go back.
A fucking.
Go back. But it can all spark to make a strong artwork. That's how I would define the sneaker equation. I would say these sneakers have gone through.
What's a vowel? Right now. You in 12th grade, nigga. What's a vowel, bro?
Vowel? It's like a vowel, nigga.
Oh my God.
The criticism became so widespread that he eventually decided to return to education through a boarding school program while continuing to stream. That plan collapsed before it even began. The boarding school stream was canceled before day one, not because of something the school did, not because of an academic issue, but because the school started receiving death threats. Following the backlash from Rakai's comments about Rubius and Mexico during a Mr. Beast video, members of the Spanish YouTube community began targeting virtually every platform
death threats is
and
fucking
project
crazy,
associated
dog.
with him. Eventually, the controversy reached the boarding school itself. The school had absolutely nothing to do with the drama, yet it became caught in the crossfire. Faced with growing concerns for staff and student safety, administrators decided to pull out entirely. Ironically, the very behavior that helped create Rakai's education problem ended up sabotaging one of the biggest attempts to solve it. After that, he transitioned to online school and continued streaming. And now, after all the setbacks, all the controversies, all the failed exams, all the public embarrassment, and all the chaos that seems to follow him everywhere he goes, Rakai finds himself staring at one final hurdle, one test, one graduation ceremony, one chance to finally prove that he can finish what he started. Do you think he can actually pull it off?
Y'all think he could graduate?